as always, as always, time to get a new mic, man. I just put this thing in place. Either way, bear with me just a moment. Bear with me just a moment. Check. There we go. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody feeling today? Do I sound better? Hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully it sounds like my regular mic and not just the stupid webcam mic. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Wheeze, Ross Francis, what's going on, man? Thank you so much. Salty, what's going on? Appreciate y'all for coming out today. I hope you guys are having a magnificent Monday. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna start saying magnificent Monday or terrific Tuesday or wonderful Wednesday, you know, be cheesy like that. So hope y'all having a magnificent Monday. Hope you don't have a case of the Mondays. And yeah, so let's just get this out of the way. If you're just now joining us here, I am doing a Kingdom Hearts 3 giveaway. Link is in the description box. Click that link, join there. The details on how to enter are in the description box. Ross Francois, forgive me, sir, forgive me. But yes, details to enter the Kingdom Hearts 3 giveaway is down there in the description box. We have some decent news to get into today. A few news topics that I can't even speak. A few interesting news topics out there. Apparently, a Nintendo rep leaves Nintendo for Xbox. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about everybody's favorite topic right now, and that is Anthem Demo Impressions. We're gonna talk about that as well, and you know, other news. E3 dates for E3 just got announced. We'll talk about that as well. So, without further ado, without wasting your guys' time, quick hitters. Oh yeah, so the quick hitter news for today. Let's start with this one. Didn't know this was a thing, didn't know this was happening. Octopath Traveler, they shared some samples, and this link is in the description box as well for its break and boost arrangements for the Octopath Traveler soundtrack. Oh my goodness, we got a sub. Thank you so much for that sub. It's your boy Maddie. Thank you for that sub. So anyway, Octopath Traveler, they shared some of their arrangements for their, I guess, break and boost album, which is pretty much a different arrangement of the soundtrack. The soundtrack is already dope, but this time they're gonna add some more metal aspects, some guitar, pretty much, you know, metal. It's pretty much metal covers, let's put it that way. And I think it's gonna be interesting. Links in the description box. Check that one out. I listened to some of them. I got to see some of the track listings. I'm interested in this. I might have to cop this soundtrack 100% for Octopath Traveler. I will have to. Love the game. And so that's one thing. Next bit of quick hitter news. Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation are probably coming to the Nintendo Switch. That is due to a Czech retailer. They posted a listing of Assassin's Creed 3 for the Nintendo Switch, so people are taking that and pretty much saying, yo, it's coming. So Assassin's Creed 3 coming to Switch. Assassin's Creed 3 is possibly my favorite of the Assassin's Creed 3 of the Assassin's Creed franchise. It was my favorite. I love Connor. Everybody says Connor was boring. I love Connor. I love the story. I love the American Revolution. I loved all of that. It was the first game with that new engine. I know that people complained about, you know, when you're in the frontier and climbing through the trees was wonky and it didn't feel natural, but you know what? I absolutely loved it. And Maddie, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. And Stephen Hunter, how you doing? Smash GT, I see y'all. And so this was my favorite Assassin's Creed game. So for this to be coming to the Switch, I will cop it and play that on the go, and I will love it. I think it's a great port, both of them. And so I am excited for this one. A little bit of Sony news. Last of Us. I mean, the composer for the Last of Us soundtrack, pretty much, he said something that you just take it with a grain of salt. He said, The Last of Us 2 is coming very soon. Whatever that means, I don't know what it means. P Mars, what's up? Appreciate you. I don't know what that means, man. I really don't. I mean, coming real soon. Y'all take that with a grain of salt. Y'all take it how it wants. He pretty much was just talking. He was in Kuwait too when he said it, and people cheered. That's what this thing here. Link in the description box there. Like, right, oranges are orange, like watermelons are green. Exactly. Like, it's just one of those deals. It's like, okay, bro. All right, cool. It's coming very soon. Is it gonna be 2019, 2020? Who knows? I mean, we're just gonna have to wait for it. I'm tired of predicting when these games are coming out. We're just going to look forward to when the game's coming out. Next bit of quick hitter news. Mortal Kombat 11. Not another game collector. What's up? Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you didn't miss too much. We just talked about two quick hitter news. We talked about Octopath Traveler having a new arrangement soundtrack coming out. It's gonna be some metal influence in there. Sounds pretty good. Check that one out. And then we talked about The Last of Us 2. Pretty much. And the composer saying, hey, the game's coming soon, but we don't know when that really is. He's just a composer. So next bit of quick hitter news. Mortal Kombat 11 fans are signing a petition to get Shaggy from Scooby-Doo into Mortal Kombat. It's already got a lot of signatures. Now, I
I don't know about this. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Do you guys in the chat really want Shaggy from Scooby-Doo in Mortal Kombat? I mean, do you really want to see Shaggy with his fatality get Scooby to come out of the mystery van and just eat a dude's face off? Like, what would his fatality be? You know what I mean? Like, what would Shaggy from Scooby-Doo's fatality be? Somebody in the chat, let me know if y'all have any ideas, because this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous news. This is a ridiculous idea, but hey, fans will be fans. Do what y'all want to do what you got to do. If y'all sign a petition, maybe he might be in there. You never know. As a joke, they might throw him in there. But next bit of quick hitter news also includes Mortal Kombat. Once again, Boss Logic pretty much said Jax, Terry Crews, and so now there's a picture of Terry Crews as Jax from Mortal Kombat. Does anybody in here want Terry Crews as Jax in Mortal Kombat? Terry Crews seems to be making his rounds in the gaming industry. He is a gamer. He loves gaming. He talks about how gaming helped him through a few addictions in his life, and so he loves to game. He loves Overwatch. He wanted to be Doomfist in Overwatch. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. King James, he throw a Scooby snack on the enemy's forehead and Scooby bites off and said, yeah, there you go. That'd be a good fatality. But Jax, I don't know. Terry Crews as Jax in Mortal Kombat, it's cool, but I'm more so thinking Michael Jai White should be Jax. Like, that should be a thing. I think that would be the proper pick. But Terry Crews as Jax would be pretty dope too. But either way, there's rumors swirling around that he's going to be Jax. What's going on, Jake? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, my dude. So, last bit of quick hitter news. E3. We all love E3. We all love it. We can't wait for it. Every summer, we sit in front of our computers and we watch these live press conferences about what might be coming. This year, Sony's not going to be there, but Xbox will be there, Nintendo will be there, Ubisoft will be there, Square Enix will be there, everybody else will be there, but Sony. But regardless of that, that's not what I want to talk about. E3 dates have now been announced officially, starting Tuesday, June 11th through Thursday, June 13th. E3 will be taking place. And I cannot wait for this one. I cannot wait to see what Nintendo has to offer and has to announce. I cannot wait to see what Xbox has to announce. Stitch, what's going on, man? Appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. Oh, you're going to E3. No, are you really? I want to go to E3 so bad, Game Collector. I really do. I really do want to go to E3 so bad, man. It's just, it's a lot of money and resources for me to get there. I mean, if y'all want to start a GoFundMe for me to go to E3, I'd love to. Like, we can make that happen for sure. But all jokes aside, don't really do that. I would love to go to E3, but it's a lot of time and resources. And for me to just kind of hang out, a lot of sweaty people, I don't know if I want to do that. I won't have an industry pass. It'll just be a gamer pass. It'd be fun to be there, but I could probably get more progress and more things done by being at home and watching it and doing it that way than actually being there. I mean, it would be a fun experience, but I don't think I could go. Raya goes here. She says E3 is pointless without Sony. Word. Although last year was poor from Sony, figures they give up and not turn up anymore. I mean, they got nothing to do. They got nothing to show, really. So they need to calm down. They feel like they need to calm down. So I mean, so E3 is going to be dope this year. I feel like it's going to be dope. I feel like there's going to be some announcements, and I'm looking forward to what Nintendo has, obviously. But either way, June 11th to the 13th, that is when everybody can show up. Obviously, there will probably be, you know, the early press conferences that always happen, whether it's Xbox going on Sunday or a Monday, and you know, there's always those few day early press conferences. Just got to follow on Twitch. Infamous, thank you for that follow on Twitch. Appreciate you. And so, yeah, E3, get ready for it. It's on the way. It's here. So, still here cooking dinner. I appreciate you, Salty. So, I want to talk about two bits of news real quick while we have the music down. We're going to talk about Dragon Ball and the Nintendo rep. Did anybody see Dragon Ball, the fighters, world was it the World Finals or whatever? Did anybody see that? Did anybody see that? Anybody watch it? Let me know. Anyway, so they announced some DLC characters. They announced the season 2. And this is a good roster. This is a great roster. Let me get this here real quick, because I didn't watch the actual reveal. I know, Jake, you did. Broly from the actual movie. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, Videl, Jiren. Then there was one more, I believe. But either way, I think that's a decent roster. That is a very, very, very decent roster, in my opinion, for that to happen. That makes this game a lot more exciting for Jiren, Gogeta, Broly, Videl. I think Videl, like much like Yamcha, like everybody uses Yamcha in the game because he's kind of broken. I feel like Videl could be broken. Fake Mate says no. So I think it's pretty dope. That roster's pretty good. The game will remain relevant as long as Toei allows it to be relevant. If you guys don't know that news, that Toei is out here really trying to limit these so-called tournaments. They don't like them, which makes no sense. You wouldn't want people to publicize and play your game, but either way. But there was another bit of news and a reveal there, and they revealed Dragon Ball Project Z, which I talked about on the last NDN last week. Talking about how it was going to be an action RPG, but we didn't know what it was going to be about. We didn't know what it was going to be. Well, I mean, it's going to tell Dragon Ball Z story from Goku's perspective. Anybody surprised? Because I'm not. I was talking to my buddy Grifflicious on the phone before, and I was like, bruh, I don't know how many times you can tell this story. Like, does the story gets old? Like, does the story ever get old? To me, I love Dragon Ball Z. I love the story. I actually love what Xenoverse did with the different how they told a different story within the story, like with the whole the time patrol and all that stuff. I love that because it gave it a different perspective. You know, it gave it a different flair. It was the same thing, but within that same thing, different things were happening. And I don't know. Spawnwave reminded me that I played that Spawnwave reminded me that I played that same-ish on the GB. Oh, but there's no gameplay so far, so I'm skeptical. I'm skeptical too. But Project Z, action RPG, whatever that may be, it's going to talk about the story of Goku. I believe what they revealed it was only like the first few sagas, right? It wasn't Majin Buu saga wasn't even touched. It was the Saiyan saga, the Frieza saga, and the Cell saga. Like, they didn't even touch Majin Buu. So I wonder, like, how that's gonna go, how they're gonna go about doing that, or if they're gonna add that later or whatnot as DLC. That'd be funny. Here's the Majin Buu saga DLC. Here's the Dragon Ball Super DLC. They might do that. You never know. But I just found it interesting. We'll see how it goes. No gameplay reveal. They just kind of showed us a little trailer. Goku walking around. It looked like a typical Bandai Namco Dragon Ball game. Oh, we got another subscriber. Justin Russell, thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for that. As a reminder to y'all, like Nightbot is reminding you, there is a Kingdom Hearts giveaway tonight. It ends at 11 p.m. Eastern time. I will be live streaming that here on YouTube. I was going to do it on Twitch, but we're going to do it here on YouTube for the majority of y'all. So stay tuned for that. And of course, the last bit of news I want to talk about before we get to the big show. Damon Baker. If you don't know who Damon Baker is, Damon Baker was the head of Nintendo's third-party relations in Nintendo of America. So pretty much he'll be evaluating all the second and third-party games that was coming to the Switch and Nintendo, yada yada yada. That was his job. And now he's going to Xbox to do pretty much the same thing he was doing at Nintendo, but he's doing it on Xbox. Is this a big loss? I don't know. It was him, and I can't remember the other dude's name that always did that were doing the Nindy Directs before they let Nintendo UK take over. But it was him and then the other guy. They were kind of heading these Nindy Directs, and they were kind of in charge of that, and that was kind of like their thing for a while. He's gone, which makes sense why they were doing these Nindy highlights through UK instead of doing it how they did do it. But is this a big deal to y'all? Do you think it's a big deal? Do you think it's a big loss to Nintendo, or do you think that Nintendo will be just fine hiring somebody else to be their third-party relations person at Nintendo of America? I'm in the belief that they'll probably be fine. I don't think this is anything big. I just thought it was interesting when I saw this. And why did he go to Xbox? How much money did Xbox give him, and what does Xbox expect him to do? He posted a tweet saying, "Hey, overdue news. The share have been soaking up knowledge this past month. as the head of portfolio for Xbox, honored and excited to help evaluate all second/third-party content towards our strategy. Big thanks to Aaron Greenberg and Xbox, yada yada yada. The future looks amazing. So he's over at Xbox and he's excited about it. He's excited about it. Jagan says, do I have to be there to win for the giveaway? Not necessarily. I mean, it'd be nice for you to be there, but you don't have to be there. I mean, no big deal, you know. I mean, you're usually awake though whenever we play Smash. So I mean, I don't see 11 p.m. Eastern. I usually in my stream around 11 p.m. or 10 p.m. my time. But yeah, you don't have to be there. I know how to get to you. I know how to get a hold of you. Red Knight, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. We got 50 people watching. Everybody hit the like button. Let's get to 25 likes. Yes, 25. I was gonna say 20, but I went ahead and said 25. So if you guys don't know already, there was a game, or rather a demo of a game that came out this past weekend for a game called Anthem. You know, the game that BioWare is doing. If you don't know who BioWare is, they do Dragon Age, Mass Effect. Dragon Age and Mass Effect. They did Knights of the Old Republic back in the day. But they put this out. It was a demo. We have some impressions to give out. So, I'm not going to just drag this on. Let's just hit the big show. All right, can you get an H? Ross Francois H. Man, you know what? We got some real haters, dog. We really do, man. Let me just tell you real quick. I just got a comment on a video, right? And let me just tell you how, let me just go ahead and put this out. Oh man, hold on a second. Oh, never mind. It wasn't a comment. I need to watch this video. Never mind. Forget it. Raw man. I need to click on that. That was a good one. I thought that was a comment. He got me mad. The thing. Can you get an E? What's up, Rufus? The title of this video was "You will not succeed on YouTube no matter how hard you work or good your content is." That was the title of the video. I thought somebody commented that in the video. I was about to get heated. So anyway, forget all that. Forgive me. Let's talk about these impressions. So Anthem, the game Anthem, they put out a demo this weekend. And you know, everybody has their takes. Everybody had their frustrations with the demo. People were saying that they were stuck on loading screens all the time. People had to close the game, open it back up before they could get to an expedition, missions, yada yada yada. So LOL, that would have been cool, right, Jake? But anyway, so let me just tell you this right out the gate. I am a BioWare fanboy, so my opinion is rather clouded here. I can't say that this is coming from a very, very unbiased space, because it's not. I'm a big fan of BioWare. So let me just start with the gameplay. This gameplay is really good, 100%. If you haven't played Mass Effect Andromeda, which got terrible scores, this pretty much it's Mass Effect Andromeda's gameplay, but put on steroids with the way your javelins fly around. The gunplay is great. The abilities are dope. The gameplay is solid, 100%. 100%. I can just be honest with y'all on that one. The gameplay is super duper solid. Can you get an L? You got an L. Can you get a P? You got a P, my dude. So the gameplay is super solid. Gunplay, everything like that. Going around the world is pretty cool. It was very reminiscent of Destiny, which is what everybody compares this game to. Very reminiscent of Destiny. Whether you're going around the world, you fall into hordes of enemies, you randomly pops up, events happen, yada yada yada. Help. What do you need? Ross, help. What do you need help for, my dude? So back to the gameplay. Going through the random events, awesome, fun. Everything about this game, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's fun. Gameplay dope. But we all know that there's more to a game than gameplay, which sounds hypocritical because gameplay matters the most. But there also needs to be a story. There also needs to be content.
Have no fears.
We got another sub. Who is this one? Let me see here. Christopher.
I am here.
I can't even pronounce that. Higuera. There we go. Higuera. Thank you so much for that sub. Like I said, there has to be a story. There has to be other content in the game to make the game worthwhile. We've had this problem with Destiny where people said there wasn't enough content, even though the gameplay was dope. Not enough content. People left. So let me just start here. The story, we didn't get to see much of the story, but what we did get to see was kind of boring. What they told us was you're starting at level 10 and these are side missions. These aren't like the main story for the most part. These are really side stories. So, I mean, okay, cool. You're not gonna give us the main story. Obviously, you're gonna give us some side stories here, which is fine. Side missions, whatever. The main point of this demo was to see how it worked and the network worked and all that stuff, and gave us the first impressions. That's fine. So hopefully, there's a lot more story in here than what we got there. As far as the hub world goes in Anthem, don't like it. I don't like Fort Tarsus. And once again, we have to compare this to what we know, right? What other looter shooters are out there that we know? Borderlands, Division, Destiny are like the three big ones that come to my mind. The hub world was very, very weird. You're in first person, unlike Destiny or Division. When you're in third person, you're in first person. You're walking around slow, might I add. So that adds a little more time to what you're wasting. Tables are tables. What's that? So it adds the more time that you're wasting walking through the hub world of Fort Tarsus. It's a little confusing as to where you go. It was really easy to get lost. If you, like, there was no, other than if you had a mission that was highlighted, like that way it would tell you where to go. But other than that, like you couldn't, if you didn't know where you were going, like you didn't know where you were going. Like you didn't know that these stairs lead here or this stair leads here, right? In Destiny, when you're in that third person view, like you can actually see where things lead to and you know where you need to go stuff. It's a little bit different. I didn't like the hub world. I didn't. On top of the hub world, I did not like the menu whenever you interacted with things. It was really clunky, really weird. Too many options. I had to hit A, hit B, hit A, hit B. Hit A, it didn't really take me to something. It just selected something, then I hit B again and it actually took me there. For instance, when you're picking your javelins and you want to pick your loadout, you hit the javelin, then you hit the loadout, and then if you want to edit the loadout, there's no like edit button. You have to like hit BB, and hopefully if you keep backing up, it takes you to where you need to edit it, right? There's no clear way to get somewhere, and that really bothered me too. Really bothered me. So fix the menu, please. Fort Tarsus, there's not much you can do with that because that was just their choice, and the game's going to come out with that. But figure out a way to give me a mini map at least, so I know where I'm going in Fort Tarsus. And of course, fix the bugs. Now, obviously, they say this is a 6-month-old build, so it's not going to be like this. Hopefully, it's not like this. But there were many times that I was on a menu loading my TV over here. I was just loading, and it stopped at 90%, and it just froze there on 90%. Then you were stuck there. So what you have to do is you have to close the game out. I was on Xbox, close the game out, open it back up, start the menu over. And then it would put you in the expedition because it loads you back in. Since you were part of an expedition, you want to continue, and hit A to continue. And like I said, I know that they say that these are fixed. I know that they've addressed these issues. I put the links to what they have addressed in here. I'm not gonna go through the whole thing because it's just a big old thing to start. But the free demo is coming out February 1st, which would be dope. I cannot wait for that. But regardless, they'll fix those demo issues, I believe. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, they're gonna fix them. What's up, JT? But what is going to be in the game is going to be the menu, and what is going to be in the game is Fort Tarsus, and those are frustrating enough if people who are new to the game. Let's be honest, there will be casual people playing this game. There will be casual people who know that the game is live and they've seen ads or whatever, and they say that game looks cool, let me play it, and they're going to get confused and they're going to say this game is stupid, and they're going to take it back. Like, that will happen because it always happens. So make your menu more user-friendly. Make Fort Tarsus, give me a mini map so I know where I'm going in Fort Tarsus, and then fix your bugs. That's it. Really. Other than that, gameplay, dope. I mean, the gameplay is so good. The gameplay, the gunplay, everything about this game is good. The combos with your different javelins, the verticality of just flying around. You can fly all the way around the map. Oh my gosh, the game is just dope. I can't lie to you about that. Like, that is so much fun. But these small things will and can kill this game. So that's my take on that. And those are my impressions of the Anthem demo, and that'll do it for that part of the show. Smash JT, how you doing, my dude? And everybody in the chat, appreciate you for stopping by. Do we have any questions that y'all want to ask before we get out of here? And a quick reminder to y'all, the giveaway, Kingdom Hearts 3 giveaway, link in the description box, and Nightbot has been sharing it in the chat as well. Make sure to click on that link and enter. But anybody have any questions? When will you stream Fortnite? Maybe one of these days, me and my wife will stream Fortnite together. Maybe one of these days. Like, thank you, Ross. We are best friends now. We will be best friends. Because we are best friends. Because, dude, Fortnite. Smash Anthem will be 50% off within 1 month of release. Don't put that bad juju on me, Ricky Bobby. Like, don't do that. Don't put that juju on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't put the devil's word, whatever he says. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Don't do it, man, because I want this game to be good. I want it to be dope. I need it to be dope. Like, I need to be dope, Smash. So don't put that on me, dog. Don't say that. Don't say that, man. Don't say that, man. Like I need this game to be dope. I need BioWare to exist. Because once this game bombs, BioWare will fail to exist. Let's be real about this. If this game bombs, EA will shut it down and BioWare will no longer exist. Which means no hope of Knights of the Old Republic, Dragon Age won't happen again, and Mass Effect will never happen again. And we can't let it happen. We can't let it happen. It will be great, and EA will ruin the game economy with microtransactions. Chill. No. Chill with that too. Once again, don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, Smash. No. All right, we only do positive talking here. Positive talking here. We are speaking positivity to Anthem into existence here. We are doing that here. None of that. All right, only positive things need to be spoken about this game, so they happen. I know EA's in charge, and that's always in the back of my brain here, that EA's in charge. Okay, so we know this, but Smash, chill. Chill. So anyway, does anybody have any more questions before we get out of here? Once again, I'll be back tonight to talk about to do the giveaway. We'll be back on the night. I will be streaming Smash or Octopath Traveler or something on Twitch for a little bit, and then we'll be back here to announce the winner of the giveaway. So make sure that y'all come through for that. Without further ado, heck, let me get actually, JT, let me show you something, dog. Because I don't know if you're here pregame, but I found a remix that is fire, and we're gonna outro with that. We're gonna outro with this. Outro with this one. Yes, Octopath Traveler remix. We're just gonna go out on this. We're gonna go out on this because it gets me hyped. So either way, appreciate y'all. We'll be back tomorrow to talk about whatever comes out, and maybe I'll have something for y'all. I don't know. Yeah, never know here. But regardless, see y'all tomorrow. Appreciate y'all. We out.